What is up, and welcome back into Barley Studios. Now today in the studio we're going to be working with charcoal and oil pastels. Now of course this is kind of like a full-length highlight clip of the overall content of me working on a new oil painting. Now that's an oil on canvas. It's a 16 by 16 master touch canvas. And I've already kind of got a gessoed textured layer on the actual canvas itself, and we did do a kind of an acrylic wash toning of the canvas. Now we're going to begin the process of just having some fun with some charcoals, just to get the overall flower kind of blocked in a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use some oil pastels just to do a really heavy block in background over the overall canvas. And we're just going to really have fun with the process, and then this will kind of give us the base layer to start building up our actual oil paints when we get into that segment. So of course, if you want to see this in more of a sped up version, you can definitely check out the full length content, which does include the oil painting. I do start off very dark with my oils as I start to build up those layers, and then we'll start to build into some lighter colors. We're going to be surrounding this flower with a lot of lush green as far as background, and then we'll be actually detail painting the flower itself for very vibrant pink colors. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this charcoal pencil here, and I'm going to go ahead and just frame this in here to get a general idea how I want this to be laid out. And then we'll kind of build up some more of these layers as we go throughout the process. I do believe I'm going to create this overall painting in a very abstract way. So as we go through the refinement of the oil painting process, I'll probably bring in some more kind of abstract layers into it. However, I did plan this to be my oil abstract entry into the Carolina Classic Fair for 2024. Will I get it done in time? I don't know, you guys. We'll just kind of see how it goes. Hopefully every year I can get faster and faster in making different types of art and enter into as many categories as I can. As you can see here, I did get a overall oil pastel set off of Amazon. I actually ordered one of these and they sent me 4 of them, so I had to send a few back. I just don't need that many pastels. But it is a 48 count of Mont and Marte pastel oils. And again, that is the 48 count. I wanted to go ahead and just get a wide range of colors so that way I can just have fun with this in the future as I start to do more oil paintings here for my YouTube channel. So just hopefully look forward to that. Make sure you subscribe so you can see some of those amazing art pieces as I create them from the studio. Of course, they'll be cascaded over in the next few years, depending on what kind of art mediums I'm working with. As you know, and if I hope you follow me here on YouTube, I work with a lot of different types of mediums, everything from acrylics to clays to oils to epoxies to dioramas to tumblers to and you can find all sorts of art on my channel. So if you're looking to get into something new, just switch your art inspiration up. My channel might meet the needs that you have. If you're looking for one type of art particularly, you can find a little bit of that on my YouTube channel. You can find playlists and things like that, but I'm not just one type of artist here on YouTube or in my studio in general. So I want to share my artistic journey with me. So just remember, my channel is not just about art or any one type of art. It's the artistic journey. So if you're looking and trying to get into something new, definitely hop over to my actual homepage, check out some of the playlists that I've created, and you can see all sorts of fun stuff. Now, I'm not going to go into the overall colors that I'm using in this painting right now. I am going to be working with a lot of sap greens, some teals, a little bit of light blue. I'm also going to be using some ivory black. And then I'm also going to be using a variety of pinks on the actual flower itself, just to kind of build up those layers. So go ahead and sit back, you guys. This is just a very fun process of just very freely sketching out the actual flower on the canvas itself. Again, after this process, we'll be rolling into the oils and the actual full-length content. So you'll see another highlight clip of this process in a more sped-up version on that video. But go ahead and sit back and enjoy this overall process with a little bit of background music, you guys. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to use my finger throughout this process. I'm just going to kind of smooth out the actual oil pastels itself. You don't really have to do this if you don't want to. I just want to kind of create just a smoothed out surface, because I had put so many layers of gesso on it to kind of create a nice fun textured effect. That way I can bring in a lot of abstract look to it and dry brushing layers later in the overall painting process. I didn't want to have those washed out by like heavy lines of actual pastels. So I'm gonna go ahead and smooth these out a bit, get them nice and like kind of beat down a little bit. And we're also going to use a little bit of mineral spirits here, and we're actually going to go ahead and smooth this out here. Now, when you add like mineral spirits to a paintbrush, of course you can use it to clean them and things like that. But in this situation, what we're going to do is we're going to use this to kind of smooth out. And when you add a solvent like mineral spirits to your actual pastel oils, it starts to break it down a little bit, and it basically turns it into like just a thinner version of actual oil paints. So here you can see I'm just kind of keeping my brush wet throughout the process. Every so often I'll rub it onto a paper towel just to kind of get some of that excess color off. That way I'm not blending those colors too much. And as you can see, it's really filling in the pores of the actual canvas itself. Again, the overall pastel layer is actually pretty thin in total. So there are some areas where the actual canvas is still poking through. But as we start to build these layers up here, all of that will be negated and kind of just blended into the background. We're just using the pastel oils just to really kind of blend in just a general background over that existing acrylic wash we had put on in the previous video. That being the video where we applied the gesso textured layer to the actual canvas itself. I really had fun creating that little small video for this overall project. And again, I was able to add another video to my kind of gessoed playlist there on my YouTube channel. Look how the solvent and the mineral spirits really kind of blend out these pastels. It really does look great when it's all said and done. And I'm also, again, going over it with my finger just to kind of blend out any edges as that mineral spirits kind of dries up. And then, of course, we'll give this a little bit of time just to kind of dry out before we start to hit it with the oils. Just like that, probably like an hour or so of just having fun with the charcoal and the pastels really does give us a great overall background to start building those oils up on. I hope you guys enjoyed the pastels in this video. Make sure you try it out yourself and start introducing those in your paintings.